You just alluded to it. Do you guys have to be careful not to kind of overload Andre this week, kind of let him sink into the game plan on his own?
Yeah. I mean, he's going to have a lot of people in his ear. I just let JP coach him and Stout coach him, and if he comes at me and asks me any questions, I'll help him. But, I mean, little stuff he's going through, I'm going through too. Get off the snap count, and let's ride.
You have enough to think about on your side. What's your matchup look like, as always, against Dallas?
It's difficult, man. He's a good competitor, and I know he's ready to go. He's got a mean cross chop move, and he's got an inside spin to go with it too. So those are two things I'm trying to look at and trying to do well against.
You won't see as much of Quinn, but obviously a veteran, crafty pass rusher is tough for Andre to go against, especially coming off Everson Griffin. Saturday last week.
He's got tremendous spin. I mean, one year he's close to 20-something sacks. So you go back and look at his first step off the ball is really tremendous. That's how he gets a lot of his plays made, getting guys turned right away. And once he gets that edge, it's over. So like a lot of things, getting off the snap count is the biggest thing for us. Going into away games.
Do you always feel like it's the offensive line's game to win?
Yeah, it always starts up front. Opening holes, keeping protections, keeping pressure away. I mean, it's not a sexy position, but as you see, it's in a big demand in the NFL right now.
Does it feel like Dallas week to you?
Yeah.
What makes it different for you?
You ain't got to really say much. There's going to be a lot of things being said. I just try to quiet down and get ready to play.
Hey, Lane, what's your most vivid Eagles-Cowboys memory of your time here?
Probably Thanksgiving game. Winning that, and LaShawn got was it turkey something? Turkey leg or something, and
Whatever that is.
yeah.
2014, Sanchez.
Yeah, that was it. Sanchez.
That was like the high point of your season right there.
Yeah. I think Shady had the Russian leader that year, so that's a fun game.
Zach, what does this week mean to you? Is it a different week for you? You've been through it many times.
Yeah, I mean it's a really fun week. Obviously, you can watch the film all you want. You kind of know what you're going to see. You're going to find little things, but at the end of the day, you're going to be extremely familiar with the person that I've gone against. The safeties, 38, Byron Jones, third down is going to cover me if he's healthy. DeMarcus Lawrence, probably one of the top two defensive ends in the league. Robert Quinn played against him a long time ago. He's kind of the new guy. For me, the three linebackers they got, probably the three best in the league. Really talented group, really talented defense. They fly around the ball. Rod Marinelli does an incredible job with them. Chris Richard in the secondary, phenomenal coach. So I got a lot of respect for them. It's going to be a good game.
Do you feel like the frustrations affected your play at all?
No. I mean, I feel like I've played pretty well. Obviously, had a fumble last week. That was unacceptable. Probably had one drop that uncharacteristic. Didn't really see the ball till late. Not an excuse by any means, but I just got to keep pushing, keep pressing, and they'll come.
You guys have lost your last 5 in domes and haven't started well, haven't scored in the first quarter. Do you see anything with the starts? Is it noise? Is it what's going on, you think, on the road?
I think it's just kind of coincidental. I don't really believe in coincidences per se, but in this case, I don't know.
Slow starts?
Yeah, slow starts. We got to play better for sure in the first quarter. Got to put up some points. Last game was pretty unique. I think we only had like 3 or 5 plays as an offense in the first quarter, and 3 and out on the first drive is not ideal by any means, especially when you're scripting out supposedly your best plays for the game plan. You want to start fast. It seems like once we get in a rhythm, we're growing. It's kind of been a theme this year. That once we find a rhythm, we're a tough offense to stop. Just getting in that groove early is the key, and we got to find a way to do that.
Has this messaging to you guys been kind of similar this week thus far? You can tell he's
As a typical game week,
like
or
instilling confidence.
I mean, I think no one's hitting the panic button. Obviously, being 3-3, not exactly where we thought or feel we should be, but at the same time, still first in the East with a heck of an opportunity this week to go down to Dallas and really show who we're trying to be as a football team. And it's not going to come easy by any means. We got to relish in these opportunities because they don't come as often as you would like. Dallas, you only play them twice a year. One's down there. And when you play an NFC East team, you got to win. It's almost like a win and a half in the long run. So ultimately, we got to find a way to win this game. It's going to be a great test.
What's it like for you being back to full health?
Yeah,
Finally.
feel good. Just it just comes down to getting those reps again, getting those practice reps, and you know, I feel good. I feel good. I'm excited to be back and take like I said earlier, pick up where I left off.
Like Tim was saying, your best games are coming against Dallas. So what's it like, the fact that coaches need more production from the linebacker position? You're one of the captains on this team. You're back to full health, and hey, first place in the division's on the line.
I mean, I'm excited. Like I said, I love playing Dallas. I love everything about this game, this rivalry, and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Jim and Doug both said the linebackers need to play better as a group. I mean, what's your reaction to that?
No, I mean, we've been losing games, so I think every position can do a little better in their own way, and linebackers got their own battles, so we just got to get better every week.
Does that have a tendency to light a fire under?
I mean, yeah, when a coach calls out a position group specifically, it's not gonna, you're not just gonna sit back and be like, yeah, whatever. So I mean, really got to look at it, ourselves and do better.
Do you guys talk about that in the meeting rooms at all?
I mean, yeah, you do a little bit, but we're all professionals here. We know the deal. You don't gotta, not like little kids. They gotta sit down and like have little conversations. We're pretty smart guys. We can figure it out for ourselves. So.
That's what's at stake. It's first place, and then it's another chance for us to go 1-0. We got to make sure we come together. I know things ain't happened the way we wanted to last game, and this is a game that can propel us and take us forward.
Was there maybe a heightened
team to get Jalen Mills back?
It feels good to get everybody back. I know Mills been itching to get back, and I'm excited to get him back out there, get him up to speed, and anybody that can help us, we need him.
Is there maybe a heightened sense of urgency because of what you just said? This win could propel you guys and get you guys back in a direction you wanted to be going.
Oh yeah, and it's the Cowboys. We just had a bad taste in our mouth this last game, and this will put a good taste. And so we just gonna go out there and compete, and make the best team win.
What do you see out of these?
You've done this a long time. You've played a lot in those Cowboy games. What does this rivalry mean to you?
Well, I know it's, people always say, I don't care how many games you win, as long as you beat the Cowboys, I'm happy. So it's one of them games that I know is important to Eagles fans and, myself, and being here long enough to understand it. We got to get this win because it's America's team,
I'm sorry, what's your biggest memory of the Eagles Cowboys game?
What'd you say?
What's your biggest memory? What's your like most vivid Eagles Cowboys memory?
You know what? The first time I got 2 sacks on Tyron, that was a good one for me. That was a cool one because we won. It was a good game, and I think that was something that kind of started me, on this journey back to what people say being a bust. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool to get 2 sacks on him because he's a good player.
You guys are going up against two real good running backs, back-to-back weeks. What do you guys have to do to kind of slow down?
We got to make sure we rally to the ball. Just like Cook, you got to make sure that you get them on the ground because them 2 backs Dalvin Cook that we just played and what's his name, they both similar low compact guys that can break tackles and trying to run over everybody. So you got to make sure you rally to the ball and make sure you stay in your gap.
You guys have responded to your head coach Doug Peterson when he has said things publicly before. What'd you think this week when he came out and said we're going to go to Dallas and we're going to win that football game?
I understood what he was saying. I know the confidence that we all play with, because of him. So I'm excited to be able to go down there in Jerry's world and go compete.
You got his back. Everybody in here has his back.
Oh yeah, we go out there each and every Sunday. We want to make our coach look good and ourselves. So you got to have that confidence, and he got confidence in us, and I know he does because we go for a lot of stuff, and we stay aggressive. So we just got to make sure we have his back, and I know we will.
Is that him motivating you, or is that him truly kind of guaranteeing a win?
I take it as motivation, because it's no pressure. It's just something that we all want to do. We want to go down there and win. So, Coach just saying it. Now he said it for us. Some stuff that we all thinking in our head. So we're going to go down there and we're going to put our best foot forward and make sure that we prepared and ready to go to war.
We kind of face a lot of two-gap teams that like to play two-gap, like as far as the linemen. But no, these guys are penetrators, and the linebackers, they see a gap and they take it. So it's going to be a physical game. real physical. I'm pretty sure they're going to try and stop the run, but we got to go on a fast pace and really just, play our best ball. I mean, it's two teams that came off disappointing losses too, and this is for #1 spot in the division, so it's going to be a physical game.
Have any of the veterans told you about the rivalry with the Cowboys at all?
Not really, but I already know what it's like, yeah. So I don't really got to get told, but I know how this is.
Did you ever imagine, I'm sure you did, but the way that you've been such a big weapon in the pass game so early in your career, what have you done to accelerate your development so that you could be trusted by Carson and featured by the coaches that way?
Yeah, my whole since the offseason started, I've been really making myself just get better at catching the ball, just doing everything the receivers do, really. Because, when you look at guys like Saquon, like Kamar, McCaffrey, they're excellent in the passing game. And so that just makes them more of a threat to the defense. So, and then plus when you got guys like Alshon, Ertz, and D-Jack out there too, so it's like you gotta be careful with who you want double team or like game plan against, because we got other weapons too. So I'm just trying to be a difficult adjustment for the defense. That's all.
Did you figure it's a way you could definitely get yourself on the field, early on in your career?
Absolutely, especially I can't be on the field unless I protect the quarterback. So that's something that I've been really focusing on too.
No, I don't think. I think that's just the nature of the business. Every week I feel like, especially in my standpoint, and some of the younger guys, I feel like it's a cutthroat business. Anybody can be gone in any part of the day. You saw it around the league yesterday. We traded a linebacker to the Rams, whatnot. You just never know what's going to happen. So I think just taking full advantage of your opportunities, no matter when you get them, you just got to take full advantage.
Nate, can you feel a sense of urgency, a heightened sense of urgency this week because of the injuries with Nigel Bradham and you stepping up into this role?
No, I think one thing that the defense standpoint we do well in practice each week is bring urgency and bring enthusiasm to practice. We've always been a next man up mentality around here, so we don't lose a beat when it comes to practice. I think that's one thing that is beneficial for us in going forward in the games.
What's it going to be like going against another run-heavy offense for the second straight week when you face off with Dallas on Sunday night?
It's going to be another tough challenge for us. We know they got a good running game. Their offensive line is tough. They're just an overall good group. I think we match up well against them. But like I said, each week we've had a different style of runner, so I think that's a good advantage for us, especially early on in the season. But we got our hands full this week. There ain't no doubt about it.
I know the game was kind of out of hand by the time you got in there, but do those reps help getting a chance to play on defense at least?
Yeah, I think just confidence-wise too. Finally just getting out there in meaningful time with live bullets really, and just kind of seeing it all happen. It was good to really get back out there.
When a guy like Zach gets released and starting middle linebacker, what does that do to the linebacker room as a whole? What goes just all you guys? What are you guys talking about? What does that do to you guys?
It's really one of those things where that situation is kind of out of our control, but we know that it has to be kind of next man up mentality. We don't really know what happened or anything like that, so we're just going to kind of do what we have to do to fill that void.
Does it not fire you up, but it does it kind of like light a fire on you guys? Like, oh man, look what just happened to Zach. We got to watch what's going on.
Yeah, I think at all times, you just have to, I've kind of learned that this is how the business works, and you never really know what's going to happen, so you have to be prepared at all times to, fill a role or do whatever you have to do to show your worth, really.
Are you at a point where if they put you at Mike out there, are you at a point where you can direct things and kind of call the defense?
Yeah, I'm definitely confident in what's going on, and obviously I don't have the game experience or anything like that, but I'm definitely confident with what's going on.
I know you've played a lot at Mike, but do you feel comfortable with Sam and Will?
Yeah, for sure. I think, in camp I was playing a lot of Mike as well, and it's something that I've kind of always played in every scheme I've been in, but, here I'm definitely ready to play any position that may be.
What does it take to be a good Mike linebacker?
I think communication and confidence, really, making sure that everyone's on the same page, and it's your job to connect the front end and the back end, so communication from that standpoint is the biggest thing.
How do you feel like you are with learning the defense still and being a rookie? Do you feel like you could still handle that role?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I'm light years from where I was in camp and to now. So, I'm growing every day with that still. But, like I said, kind of ready to do whatever they ask of me.
What was your initial reaction? You probably answered this, but what was your initial reaction when you heard it?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what guys have, going into this league, guys have always said, you're going to see how crazy the business is, and you kind of saw it, and I don't really know what happened or anything like that, but I know I have to be ready to go if they need me.
You had
I was saying, how about going against Dallas, another offense with Ezekiel Elliott, where you know that he's going to get the rock 30, 40 times possibly Sunday night?
Yeah, obviously their front is what they do best, I think, and they're big, powerful dudes, and they got really good running backs. So I think we're ready to see just about anything. But these guys around here are veterans, and they've been here, and I think just being around them gives me confidence as well.
When you hear Coach Schwartz and Coach Peterson, they say just linebackers as a whole position group needs to play better. Yeah. What are you guys talking about there? What are you guys seeing on film that's saying, wow, this isn't working, or what are we doing wrong that's not working? What have been the conversations in that room?
I mean, it's tough. I think we're so close. We're inches away to making some plays, and obviously in this league you have to make plays to be a good group and things like that. So I think just trying to take that extra step to make those plays is something we're trying to focus on for sure.